Okay, we had to start over. Okay, yeah. Can you guys get off the internet for 2 seconds? I have 5 kids on the internet right now. I think that was the issue. Okay, everyone get off the internet. So I guess I can't have 5 kids on the internet. Okay, we're back, guys. It's TOC talk. I know you guys can hear me now. Thank you for that. Everybody get off. Everybody. Guys.
Mom's TV's running. Turn it off.
Okay. I have 7 kids running around turning off all of the Wi-Fi. You guys, it's TOC talk. We're going to do it again. I love. Okay, here we go. Let's get Bucko on here. Let's get Michelle. Okay, you can hear. Awesome. Let's get Michelle on here. Okay, so here's the deal. Apparently, I can't have all my children on Wi-Fi.
It's giving dial-up internet, don't pick up the phone days.
We literally, okay, thank you guys. Okay, I'm not going to touch the thing. As soon as Michelle turns, I can't touch the thing.
Yeah, I hear the kids like, Mom's using the internet, turn it off, turn it off.
I feel like it's the 90s. Okay, shh. Okay, we're back, baby. We're back. Okay, so what we had talked about, we're doing not TOC talk, 24 and 24 talk. We talked about that first challenge. Michelle's going to get on here in a second. I'm not touching the thing at all. Hands away, hands away. The Wi-Fi is bad. Kids need to learn. They do too. It's been a long weekend, guys. Okay, so they had that first bite challenge while we wait for Michelle. The first bite challenge was if they went with the cautious round, it was 30 minutes. They had an easier protein, which was ground beef, chicken thighs, and shrimp. And they had 30 minutes. Okay, so we had 9 chefs that would be safe, and then 3 chefs that are going to ultimately go home. So that was kind of the more cautious round.
Safe, yeah.
Then we had the bold round, which was basically, okay, if you're going bold, you had, what was it? There's venison.
Venison?
Yeah.
There was the frog legs.
Okay.
And quail.
Okay, I'm gonna have Michelle on here. Hold on, let's see that. And quail. I know, we're hoping. I can't touch the thing.
And less time.
And
don't forget less
24
time.
minutes.
There we go.
So my kids were all on the internet and they had to get.
I've had that happen on a gaming night at home because it's World of Warcraft night. So.
Oh, that might be.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay, first of all, Travis, congratulations on Drive Back. He has this amazing movie that's like killing it. Okay, congratulations. I'm so excited about that. Okay, so you guys both would have gone cautious. I think I would have gone bold. To be honest. Okay, here's why. Okay, I think that I would want to have made a name for myself right off the bat. So I think that if I could have gone bold, I think I would have established myself kind of further in the competition sooner. You guys are looking like maybe, no, I don't know. I feel a little dangerous today. I'm not going to lie. Becca, go ahead.
So here's my concern with the bold.
Okay.
Is that you saw how many chefs leaned into a venison tartare.
So many.
But also how many of those chefs advanced. Like, yes, a venison tartare is that seems like a really easy way to showcase in a short amount of time, raw protein, but also consider that you're not just trying to survive the round. You've got to beat half the other chefs in that competition. I mean, I'm looking at my notes now. I mean, like, Chef Maria getting bounced. I was going to pick her for my dream team.
Maria Maison. Yes, she's Spanish-American chef. I mean, she's fantastic. Gosh, she's amazing. She made what did she write on hers? I wrote like 7
quail nuggets.
The quail nuggets, but she also made the mole. The mole
the mole
24
roja.
minutes.
Yeah. I see that in hindsight, and I'm like, I saw the beginning, I'm like, okay, I would go cautious.
Yeah.
Because I know what I can do with those proteins right off the bat. The bold, I think were the only people that really nailed the bold, and maybe it's I picked this before the judging happened. Are Chef Alex, who I will fight you both for my dream team, and Chef Shenanigans.
I like Shenanigans. No,
I love Shenanigans. He's got like a chip on his shoulder this season to do well. So
I think he has a little bit of the power of my boy Chef Carlos Anthony. Coming in. Obviously, they work hard. Is his mentor. I mean, so I think he could have gotten some of the fighting strength and fighting words and kind of that inside knowledge from Carlos. But you know what? like you said at the beginning, and I'm so sorry we got cut off. We had a great intro, you guys, but basically, I know my kids on the internet. What are you gonna do? But basically, they changed everything. It's like they didn't start with that, quick challenge. They literally started with this bold or cautious challenge. Michelle, I mean, like we had Dawn Burrell. We've seen her before. She was on the last season. She's an Olympian. Oh God, we have so much. Alex with the frog legs. Like, I know you said you were going to fight him for us, but the frog legs, like making frog legs in 24 minutes and making it different. Like, I think that is in and of itself. Like, did you saw Morgan, Chef Morgan? I'm sorry, Miriam. She's from Pakistan. And so she's the
Yes.
entrepreneur. She made the quail. That looked amazing. Chef
Tramel.
Trammell
Bold
with that.
choice trying to make a gumbo in 20 in short amount of time.
A
Oh
gumbo
boy,
with andouille and quail. Like who makes that? Like what did you
he
think of that,
does.
guys? And he makes it well, apparently.
Okay,
Yeah,
Michelle, you
there's
want to go
some good
first?
bites.
Yeah. Did
I
you have any others? I mean, Mario, I had with the mole. We had the dancing chef, Chef Robin. I mean, there were so many. She has, like she's the one that's like the Ed Sheeran, like the Afro American, and then she's like a big friend of Ed Sheeran. Like, guys, were there any big chefs that before we obviously say who advanced or not that really stood up to you? I'll let you go first, Max. I think she's looking at her notes.
all right. I really liked Chef Ashabar
Yeah.
because of one key thing, and it's like a
Okay.
culinary journey that I got to go on a few years back. A
Okay.
buddy of mine is from Bangladesh,
Okay.
and I learned that Bengali food is very, very, very delicious. First and
Okay.
foremost,
Okay.
but also pulling out what do you
Yeah.
call it, the beef Bengali tostada. My first thought was, I hope they had mustard oil in that kitchen because
Yeah.
Bengali food has a lot of mustard oil in the cooking, so
Yeah.
you get that really strong flavor. And as soon as they were showing it off, I'm like, that looks amazing. First and foremost,
Yeah.
give me a dozen of those, please.
Yeah.
And it made me think about my buddy Shihan, who I met way back in my freshman year of college,
Yeah.
who actually made me a mustard oil goat once, and that was just
Ooh, that would
delicious.
be
That
good.
sounds that sounds really good.
So
Okay,
when I saw it with Bengali, I'm
okay.
like, Shihan, yeah.
Well, we it also I believe he's from the Midwest as well. Is that correct? I think he's Midwestern. Is
He
that
might be.
I think I
I
wrote
didn't write those. That's
Midwestern. I
one
don't know.
detail I missed.
Okay, I wrote mid just because I'm from the Midwest, so I got
Okay.
excited about that. Michelle, like, did anyone else really stand out to you in that first round?
Chef Joe.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I okay, no, why did Chef Joe to stand out to you?
Um,
Yeah,
he
this is light.
he's kind of like I wouldn't put him as a bad boy, but he's kind of an underdog ish. Just seems like a nice guy to hang out and have a beer because
Yeah.
I'm well past the let's pick the bad boy stage. So,
Oh,
but
I'm not. I'm not.
but he seems very sure of his flavors and what he
Oh,
was doing, and
yeah.
he did the chicken thigh with the Thai chili lime crunch, and that looked
And he was
really
really
good.
technical, very
Yeah, he's
technical in
really
that stuff too.
technical.
Well, obviously with him, like we saw some of these other new ones, like Viet is obviously not new. Chef Viet, we just watched him on. We love Viet. Oh my
Love
god!
ship yet?
But I mean, like I think I was really. He was another one that did the tartar. We saw so many with like. So we saw
There
him
were a
with the
lot of
tartar.
tartar.
Who?
There was a lot, like four of them that did a tartar,
A
I
lot of
think.
tartars.
And especially with the venison. I mean, venison
Mm-hmm.
is such a strong, pungent flavor. Like I love deer meat, but it has that smell, it has like that distinct flavor. So to me,
Tang.
it's like that's really bold to do raw. I mean, would you guys have been brave enough to do venison raw? Like, I don't know. I don't know. You're
In the
both saying, I
time
think you both would have. I
provided,
don't
It
know.
depends.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't
I
know. I
think
mean, go ahead. Sorry.
the time crunch is why I feel like you'd have to go for the tartar. Because otherwise, you're
Yeah.
really threading a needle of cooking out some of the gaminess and not making it chewy. I don't think they had enough time in 24 minutes to pull off anything but a venison tartar there.
Well, okay. Well, now my question is, they had a lot that did the frog legs. To me,
Mm.
that's the one that I would have worried about for the chewy. Like Olivia, so she's from Paris. That's actually where I had my first frog legs. Was in Paris, and it's like
Mm.
to me, frog legs are the chewiest of chewy. I personally just don't like the texture. I don't like the flavor.
Very chewy.
It's very chewy. So to me, that was the one that I was worried about being chewy. Like, but yet Olivia did it. Oh my God, there was several that did the. Was it
Robin
Brian?
did it.
Robin did it.
Let's see,
Robin does the.
Alex did it.
Okay,
Anthony did it.
Alex.
I'm just going to my list.
Please.
Yeah, those are the ones that did the frog legs.
I mean, to me, that would have been so scary to have done. Like that could have gone so. They're so tiny, and for one bite, it's like you're just gonna get a mouthful of frog, literally.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Literally. But guys, okay, so of the three, would you have chosen the venison, the frog, or the quail?
Venison.
Venison?
Venison.
Venison.
And I probably would have done a tartar.
I mean, it looks great. I mean, should have did that hambugu, HAMBUGU, and I'm
Wafu
gonna
The
hamburger.
hambugu? Hambugu.
yes, that sounded amazing. Venison. Oh, and then Chef JT said venison as well. I mean, maybe that was an easy thing. I don't know. Not an easy. I'm meaning like of the three. I don't know. We had Leanne did the venison as well. Oh, and okay, that's what I was gonna say. What
Yes.
really got
Yes.
me when they were revealing, obviously our next round. I think we can go there because basically, okay, we had Chef Jet Tila came with the one bite challenge. What do you guys okay, first of all, they answered our prayers and they did the blind tasting. Thank God. I'm sorry. Like, what did you guys feel about the blind tasting? Is that a good decision? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Who wants to go? Michelle, what did you think about the blind tasting?
I think given the volume of chefs,
Yeah.
especially the first few rounds, and the
Mm.
quality of the chefs, blind tasting, like we talked about last week, it's
Yeah.
easy to have an unconscious bias if you are looking at the chef in the face. I think it's a lot more fair. And I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
where the chefs get to watch and caption TV from the back,
Yeah.
but they shut it off when it comes time for him to make his decision. So it keeps a little bit of anonymity
Yeah.
and keeps the tension up with the chefs, so they stay awake and try and stay on their toes more because they have about 22 hours left, I think.
It's
Yes.
ridiculous. It's all right. Wait. You get the best judgment with blind tasting. You're right, Chef JT. Like, sorry,
Da, 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 da,
Matt.
da, da, da.
No favoritism. You're right. Do you agree? I mean, that blind tasting, I think it takes a lot of the pressure off. Do you?
100%.
Yeah.
Especially because it created this fun, almost
Yeah.
feedback. And when Chef Leanne Wong was having her dish taken, and they were explaining the style of it, if you caught it, Chef Jet goes, "I think I know who this is now," purely by just the
Yeah.
style of dish. I've been
Yeah.
saying for years with TOC, because that's also blind judging,
Yeah.
they have to know when they have like a Chef Jet dish because
Yeah.
it's a unique signature. And I feel like, especially not just with the sheer number of chefs for one,
Yeah.
but we said it before we had to reboot the live here that
Guys, yeah.
this feels like a season that's going to be like a kingmaker season. In that we're going to see a lot of new competitive chefs coming
Mhm.
in. I mean, granted, we
Yeah.
lost a lot of them in this first judging, but
Yeah.
but I feel like the newer chefs that are on our radar now, kind of making their name for themselves, having that blind tasting really lets their flavors stand on their own.
I think you said it well. I mean, the blind tasting, I think one bite has to be hard because a lot of those dishes, first of all, like even like Chef Jet said, that they weren't really one bite. He had out his fork and knife, which I thought was really cute. He had his little travel fork and knife. But my problem is it's like, okay, let's say you had multiple components. Like a lot of people had the crackers, which, I don't think that they got in that first bite. A lot of people had like the herbs on the side that really you needed to add to the dish, but I don't feel like they got it in that one bite. To me, that was the hardest challenge, was getting all of your flavors in one, because let's say you have a part that's a little bit burnt. Okay, like for example, Chef Michelle's, like
Mm-hmm.
last year, she did the Greek, I think it was like a Greek tzatziki like meatball yet, and
The
then
meatball.
my girl came out and she did it again, and she nailed it. It was like I was so glad.
Redemption.
Oh, I was so nervous for her. I was so nervous. But again, it was like, if she had gotten the wrong part of that meatball, you know what I mean? It could have been toast for her, right? So I feel like that I was very thankful for that. But we had, all right, so Chef Jet, Christina. So Christina's on to the next round. Woo! Chef Shoda, Chef Joe, Chef Lex, Abishar, is that his name? I'm so sorry.
Ashavar.
Ashabar. Chef Molly, Chef Dawn, Chef Zach, Chef. Oh my gosh, I can't read this writing. Who's the last one?
Okay, Michelle, Ashavar, Joe,
Michelle,
Lex,
Michelle,
Dawn,
Michelle. It was Mich-
Shota, Christina, and Molly, and Zach.
okay, and then I was so sad to see Chef Antonello,
Antonello.
Antonello.
and yeah, who I loved. He was so funny about the Italian men make the most love, and then he was talking about his wife. He cracked me up. I liked him. Chef Chris and Chef Sam. Those were chefs that I guys, I'd pick Sam to do really well. Like
Mm-hmm.
that was really smart. I really liked Chef Chris. I felt had that Scorpio energy where he was saying like, "Hey, I'm a gamer. I'm gonna wait till you attack me, and then I'm gonna strike." I love that kind of Scorpio energy. I was really bummed that we didn't get to see more of him, but I mean, they were three strong competitors that went home. But then, guys, we went over to that other one. We had Chef Leanne, Chef Malarkey, Chef Trammell, Chef Alex, Chef Robin, Chef Viet. But then we
Yes.
said bye to so many. We had Monique go home, Anthony go home, Miriam go home, Olivia go home, Maria go home. I thought Maria, the same. Maria Maison, like, I was bummed about that one. And then was it
That
Chef
one
Rob
hurt.
as well? Is it RO? Was it Chef Rob? Was he the last one?
Ara.
Ara.
Aura. Okay, thank you. So those are a lot of our newer competitors. How did you feel about those going home in that first round? I'm gonna start with Matt on this one.
I think it's going to be one of those situations where one, I hope to see them all again.
Yes.
But two, I think Chef Shota said it best that first round is shaking it out, feeling the competition, getting a feel for what it is. And a lot of them
Yeah.
being, I mean,
Yeah.
Chef Maria notwithstanding, I mean, well seasoned veteran there, but going into the bold side of the challenge, knowing half of that side is going home.
Yeah.
That is not a trivial undertaking from the get go because you're going against majorly established competition chefs.
Yeah.
Chef Leanne, Chef Viet, Chef Malarkey, like all these people who made it through
Yeah.
already. It feels like the bold was very much like a buzzsaw to the face for the new people,
Yeah.
but also
Yeah.
in a way that it illustrated what competition cooking can and will be in the future. So hopefully they can look back on it and say, "Hey, I was on 24 and 24. I got buzzed in the very first difficult challenge,
Yeah.
but I want to try again."
They went for it. It's like how
They
can
went
we
for it.
can't
Yeah.
yeah. It's like they said, okay, I want to establish myself right away. They went
Yep.
for the harder challenge. And I mean, I don't know. Michelle, do you feel the same way? Like, what did you think?
Well, you know it's going to be brutal. I mean, first off, the
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
first round, I agree that the first round is shaking out, so you know how the kitchen's laid out,
Mm.
and so you can lock it in. You don't have to think of where did I see this last, but
Yeah.
also feeling out your competitors, feeling out who might have strengths. Because yes, they know each other, but this is a brand new, competition style of the
Yeah.
24 hours. So you may come into it knowing a lot, but you still,
Yeah.
it's kind of like on randomizer on TOC. The clock is not your friend. So
No, and I like that they're showing us people like Chef Zach. So we've seen Chef Zach before. Wasn't he in the team's TOC? Like I believe he
Yes.
I believe
was,
so, and he does a lot of judging.
and
A
he's a
lot
baker,
of judging.
right? And then
Pastry chef,
Molly
yeah.
and Molly Yeh, we've seen like she's Girl Meat Farm. I know
Love
that my
her.
mom watches that show. She's so wonderful. So she's a home cook, and she has a great show that was on Food Network. Like it was really fun. So it's again we have a lot of this, but guys, we got to talk about this golden knife. Okay, here's why I'm so bummed our feed cut off in the beginning one, but it's like I don't know if I'm gonna be nice to this guys. I don't know. You know why? Because they have the golden knife, and I feeling kind of dangerous. Here's why. So with the people that chose that more of that dangerous round, you guys, they had six that were, obviously went home and six that stayed in. But they had the top two, which was our boy Malarkey and our new boy Alex. have you heard of Alex before this?
Yeah.
Okay, you had it. Okay,
I have
so
not.
apparently when Chef Michael was saying like this is like the one to beat. Do you agree with that assessment? Yeah?
After this, yes. In fact, as
Okay.
soon as they announced that
Yeah.
he survived that first round, before they announced the golden knife, I'm like, I want him for my dream team.
Because you said you were gonna fight him for us. Okay.
I
Now
will fight you
I was
both
going to
for
put him
him.
on mine too.
okay, I'm telling you, the gloves are coming off, you guys. Like the kitchen bits are coming off.
Just
Okay,
because
because
I
here's
have the best record of the three of us.
you do, but I'm not
I
going down
do.
without a fight. No. But with this one, you guys, so I didn't realize he'd worked for 3 Michelin star restaurants as the pastry chef, but then he also works at a taco truck, like a food
Yep.
truck.
Yep.
So what scares me about him, and I don't think there's anything he can't do. You know, that's what scares me. That's what scares me. I don't know. You guys the same. I know we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight soon, but it's like okay, so guys, he won. So he won $12,000, which is the most anyone has ever won in a single round. So $12,000 for this round. He won the golden knife, and he did exactly okay. I say this was the smartest decision, but I want to hear what you guys think, and especially you guys at home. Let me know. Oh, and I'm sorry, Chef JT said seeing Maria home go home was a shock to me, and you saw that was a shock to obviously our host as well. Like that was
Mm-hmm.
she's a heavy hitter. Okay, I think it's the smartest thing he could have done in competition. 100%. I think it was the right choice. Is it the best choice? But you guys, because he got the golden knife, he got to choose 2 chefs that were from I don't want to say the easier round because it's not easy. What was it? What did
The
they call it?
safer.
The safer
The
round, the more
Yeah.
cautious round to
They
go
call it the
head to head,
cautious side. Yeah.
the cautious side, to go head to head, and then one person went home. To me, 100% okay, I think pick the best chefs, make them fight because like big dogs got to eat, feed the dogs. You know what I mean?
Big
Like
dog's got to eat.
yeah, big dogs got to eat. It's like if I'm gonna go, I want 2 of the strongest to go and they get rid of each other so that I don't only have to deal with one, right? Did you guys agree? Michelle,
Yeah,
I'm coming to you. Yes?
I think so because with Zach being a pastry chef too, I mean,
Yeah.
they're very, it would work in Alex's favor if Zach had been eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
people really underestimate pastry chefs. They think all you can do is like chocolate or
Yeah.
sweets. And it's like they have to do both sides of it. They have to know the savory and the sweet.
Yeah.
And cooking sometimes is easier because baking is more science. So
Mm-hmm.
That's a smart way to say it. Okay, so Michelle, you agree. We have Chef JT at home saying that he agrees as well. Do you agree, Matt? Do you agree?
I
Strong
I
and strong.
do, especially this early in the competition, because I watch a lot of reality TV. I'm not ashamed to say it. Putting 2 of your strongest competitors head to head this early, one takes one of them out,
Yeah.
but 2, one thing you got to think about is that other person doesn't get a break. You are kneecapping your strongest competition to either
Yeah.
be out or extra tired
Yeah.
from the get go. I mean, if I'm going in a figure skating race, I'm gonna get out a wrench and go full Tanya Harding on somebody.
I mean, I got the reference. That's actually, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
It made sense to me from a
Yeah.
competition standpoint, not so much
Yeah.
from a friend standpoint.
Okay, here's what I want to talk about though. Here's what makes me nervous. All right, so you pick Shota, who everybody knows is like I picked him. I had him originally on my dream team. I was like Shota's going to go all the way. You pick
Mm-hmm.
Shota, and then you pick Zach. Now Zach again, you underestimate pastry chefs. You're absolutely right. I think he was more scared of Zach than he was of Shota, which surprises me. Okay, but you pick the 2. But here's the problem: when the person survives, right? They have your little name and number on their block. So that to me is like, okay, do you take the risk? Because it's like you could go, and maybe with chefs that you personally think are less competition, and then, whatever. Or you could have that big mark on your back from the get go. Is
well,
it
they
worth
were. I
the
mean,
risk?
the name of this round was strategy. So
Yeah,
it was they
Yeah.
were trying to
strategy
get
made
people to
sense.
play the game.
And you felt like he did.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
strategic.
It was strategic. I don't know. Okay, so then we eliminated. Okay, we've talked about their food really fast because then we're picking dream teams. No mercy, guys. No mercy.
No
Okay.
mercy.
Okay, so what was crazy about this competition was there were 6 items that all sounded awful. It did. Okay, so we had it was like Rochambeau kind of. So basically Zach got to choose first, and Zach chose Taleggio cheese, white chocolate
Yes.
chips, and ghost peppers. Did I pronounce that
Mm-hmm.
correct? Taleggio cheese.
Yep.
And
Like
then
cheese.
Chef Shoda, liquid smoke, which I don't even know what that is. What is that? That sounds weird.
It's a way to make barbecue indoors without needing a smoker. I actually just used some
Okay.
today on some pulled pork.
Okay, so it's a
But
way
you
to.
use a very light amount.
Yeah, a teaspoon could ruin a dish.
Okay, is it something that you physically consume though? Because it.
You put it in
Yeah.
your like when you're
Oh,
cooking,
you
you
do.
cook it
Okay.
down. Like I put it in the barbecue
Okay.
sauce marinade for my pork, and then let it
Okay.
cook off.
I wasn't familiar with that one, and I was like, but you know what I am familiar with? Durian. I knew it was one of
Yes,
Michelle's favorite. I was like,
I was waiting for you to mention the durian.
okay, durian and creme de menthe, which is it's a great in a drink, but like I'm not a fan. That was those Chef
Creme de menthe, you
Shoda.
say?
Do you have some? What did you use it for? Because obviously, would you have made it
Cocktail.
in uh Duran soba noodles with kasu base?
No, I would not have doing that. I use it for cocktails.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, we had that from Chef Shoda, and then we had the Taleggio ice cream with ghost pepper caramel sauce. Now,
Uh-huh.
I want to hear, all right, who wants to go first? You guys Rochambeau for it, because I cannot wait to hear what you guys thought of this round. I'll let Matt go
Uh,
first on this one, and then I'm coming
so,
to you, Michelle.
I'm torn because, as we all know, I am like a Chef Shoda stan.
Yeah.
I'm so
Guys,
sad that his
guys,
restaurant in Seattle closed because I had a buddy like lined up for me to fly out there. We're gonna get dinner there, and the thing about the way it picked out is that
yeah.
Chef Zach had the better gameplay overall.
Okay.
Because one thing that
Yeah.
Chef Shoda did that I was screaming at my TV was, I don't want to get too much of that durian flavor in there.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to balance out what little, and that's why, like, as Chef Jet said, the broth was great, but you got no durian. You got no strong creme de menthe. You kind of lost all your flavors versus Chef Zach putting the Taleggio as the main thing.
As
Right.
the ice cream.
And
Yeah.
and that ghost pepper caramel, I will say, ghost pepper, you know me and ghost peppers, it blends so well with sweet flavors
Okay.
that when he put that together, I'm like, oh no, I'm about to lose Chef Shoda. Because that was just such smart gameplay.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
it hurt the way it ended, but also I was not surprised.
Okay. Okay. Michelle, do you okay? And I can't wait to talk. Obviously, Chef Ava has already picked her dream team. All right, Michelle, what did you think? That round.
Um,
Oh,
I I laughed when I saw the durian, and then he kept eating parts of it.
he didn't know what it was. I mean, I get.
Well,
So
he had
Can you
good.
never
blame
cooked.
him?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he didn't know or if he'd never
Or maybe
tried it
used
or
it.
eaten
Yeah.
it, but
Yeah.
he was like, it's got the nice kind of stank. I'm like, no, no.
It's a delicious steak.
Does it smell? Okay, I've never experienced this.
Think like super rotting fruit,
Throughout, just you open it and it's just hits you
and
with
it
the
tastes
stain.
kind of like super overripe, almost rotting fruit.
See,
Ew.
I would say the one that we had years
Yeah.
ago had that smell of unleaded gasoline that
And she
just
says with a
did
smile.
Okay.
just
Okay.
it didn't go away. We stank up the entire dorm. But
Okay.
the flavor, yeah, it did have that kind of rotting veg stank to it,
Okay.
but it also had a really unique underlying sweetness. And now, as I'm saying this, I'm wondering if this was like the beginning of my weird food combination journey because
Yeah.
durian, it's weird to say that durian tastes like durian. There's no
Okay.
there's no like direct comparison. Like you can say, oh, this kind of has the flavor of like an onion, or this has kind of a lemony flavor. Durian tastes like durian.
Okay.
It's like uni
Okay.
tastes like the ocean smells.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's that durian smells nasty,
Yeah.
but just has this weird. The texture is just so strangely delicious, and I want more of it. But I know for a fact where I'm at, I'm never going to find durian fruit.
I liked how when I saw him doing it, it was like he cut it up, and it was like he
Yep,
had
yep,
some that was grilled. He saw, or on the
yep.
grill. He had some that were mixed. I mean, it was just like the several different, like, how am I going to use this? And I felt like, okay, that's how my chef wannabe chef mind would have gone. Would be like, okay, I need to break down this thing in many different ways as possible to see if one sticks. But when Chef Jet goes, oh, I've had durian and this doesn't taste like durian, that's when I was like, he lost.
Yep,
Yeah,
To me,
I
that
agree.
was
yep.
like, so, obviously we saw Chef Show to leave way too soon. I mean, but you guys, we have I think some of the strongest competitors that so far that I've seen. I mean, do you agree? Like, and a lot of them are ones that we've never even talked about. And so it's like, we have so much research to do, guys. But here's the thing. It's time to pick dream teams. Chef Ava already picked hers. I can't wait to hear what you guys pick for yours. Here's the thing. I'm not going to go I was going to be mean. I was going to go first. I was going to do it. I was going to do it. I was going to pull a Chef Brittany, and I was going to, but I can't do it. I can't do it, but I can't choose between you. So I'm going to write down a number, and then you guys, whoever's closest to this number gets to go first. Okay. Michelle, you go first. What's the number? Between
Well,
1 and 10.
8.
Okay.
6.
It
It's
was a
7, isn't it?
5. It was a 5.
Oh, let's go!
That was close, though. That was close. All right.
That was close.
Matt, who's your first one?
With the
And why is
first
it
pick
Alex?
of the 24 and 24 draft, I'm taking Alex because
All
here's the
right.
thing. I wanted him for my dream team from the very second that he got the vote of confidence from Chef Michael Symon. Because
Yeah.
he said a lot of these chefs aren't on people's radar and they will be.
Yeah.
That to me just spoke so highly of Chef Alex. Watching him cook,
Yeah.
making that masa tempura,
Yeah.
my first thought was, even before he got the golden knife, this is first and foremost an up and coming competition chef.
Yeah.
Because he did say he hasn't done competitive cooking since Chef Michael Symon was competing as an Iron Chef
2007.
2007, nearly 20 years
I'm pulling
ago.
my hair out. Like, that's so long ago.
But also, just that says to me, he's the young guy with a lot to prove in terms of competition cooking. So I
And
got to
he's
take
from
Chef
New York.
Alex
Isn't he
first
from New
overall.
York? New York? Or he lives in New
I
York? I think.
possibly.
Okay.
If he does, that's another benefit, another plus for me.
Chef Alex is good. All right. Michelle, who am I going to be sad you pick? Because I think I know who you're
I'm
picking.
going to go with Joe.
Ooh!
Okay, that's not who I thought you would pick. Please explain. I love you.
Take him
I
off my
really liked
board.
how I liked how he competed in that round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because he had one of the better executed bites. So he has the skills. And let's see, let me flip back a couple pages here. I had like 5 pages of notes on this thing.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
why I love having you guys on here, because you guys are always so prepared. Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, okay, so I was doing this in my truck before my concert today. So, yeah, I put a star
Yeah.
next to him as they were going through the lineup today, just because he made that much of an impression.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I had him on my list too. He was on my board.
I hate calling. No. I was like, I say, Michelle. Now I will say, of our challenges, you guys, Michelle and you both have the better record. Here's what I'm going to say, though. All right.
You're going to go with Malarkey.
See, okay. Here's the thing, though. I want to go Malarkey, but then I don't want you to take my other one. So I'm kind of worried. All right. Do I go Malarkey, who I really want because of Chef Carlos? I love Malarkey. But here's the thing, though. I promised a chef of mine, and he talked to me about tempura, and I'm going Chef Viet. Here's why, though.
I
I am
figured
going
Take
that.
Chef
him off
Viet.
my
I
board.
figured you would.
See, I knew it was smart
Love
of him.
Chef Viet.
Okay. All right. So we had the SeaWorld. Oh my God, my husband's already home.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
color coding.
Oh, you're clicking. Okay. So Chef Viet. So what I loved about Chef Viet is after COC, he took the time to talk to us about tempura. And so when I was at SeaWorld, they had the World Festival. I will talk to you guys all about it more later. It was amazing. But they had it was prawn tempura, and it was so good. And I was like, my first instinct was like, I wonder what Chef Viet's gonna say about this. And it's like, so I'm taking him. I love that he takes his time with his fans. I think he's gonna be a hell of a competitor. I'm taking Viet. Bam! All right. Do we want to switch it up? Do we want to have Michelle go first, then Matt? I don't know. What do you want to do?
I will say,
Dealer's choice, guys.
the two of you have taken two big names off of my board.
Could you go Viet too? Oh, okay.
Because
All right.
he looks like he's really fired up to cook.
Yeah.
And I love his apron with the cat on it, and just he seems so fun. And you taking him is like,
Okay, I'm gonna let you go, Matt.
let Michelle go next. Let Michelle go next.
Michelle go next.
I will pick after Michelle, just a courtesy, because we're going to be mean in these next.
I have my gloves up. I don't. Who?
Zach.
Woo!
I can see why, but I'd love to hear your explanation.
Okay.
Why are you picking Zach?
Well, he's a baker for one. Duh. I mean, I'm nowhere near that level, but I do like being a competitive baker. And you do have to know more than just, flavors. You have to know as science as baking is. Matt could agree.
Yeah.
But he like, who was it? Damaris.
Yeah.
When she had to prove that she was more than just, a dessert baker, whatever.
Okay,
So
get out here.
I think Zach, he's made it past the first round. He's got his sea legs under him. And he
definitely has his sea legs.
Has more tricks in his back pocket, I think, than people give him credit for.
He just beat Chef Soda. That is an amazing pick.
You have to play the game.
I think he's gonna. I'm gonna put a bold prediction out here: top 4 for Chef Zach.
Ooh.
I mean, I can see it. I know. I don't know. After he beat Chef Soda, it was kind of like, wait a second, like there's something there. I don't know. I'm feeling it. It's okay. That's a dang good pick. All right.
I can't say top 4, but I would comfortably say top 8.
Okay, top 8. Hey, that's something.
Almost a guarantee there.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Big words from Matt. You ready? Who you taking?
Oh, I'm gonna pick a chef that I've been a fan of for years. If not only for his
my jaw, like I'm like,
for his manner in the kitchen, his classic eyewear, and the fact that he's been all over my Instagram feed doing educational videos, talking about. And honestly, you recognize this: a man discussing that you should never cook with olive oil. You should use other seed oils. I am going for the one, the only Chef Shenanigans.
No!
His restaurant was really good. I went in San Diego in January. The service was good and the food was good.
You went to his restaurant?
Yeah, when I was in San Diego for the Winter Fancy Fair food show. Yeah, I made reservations and went, and that was like, the staff was on point, the food was on point, the kitchen was fun to watch because I was sitting in the corner watching.
Was he there at that one, or was it just his restaurant?
No, he was not there, unfortunately, that night. But it was worth going. I very much enjoyed the evening.
His reputation precedes him in competition cooking, especially because
That's a good one.
Michelle, I think you would agree. He's one of the OGs way back in the day.
Yeah.
He's like a foundational member of this world of competitive cooking, and I just the fact that he's still on the board is why I had to take him.
I mean, I would have taken him next, so you were very, very.
I had a feeling you were going to like. I have a wild card pick, and I'm like, I was going to hang on to that. Like, no, if Malarkey's on the board, I got to go Malarkey.
I think he's going to be really strong. I definitely could see him going all the way. I mean, he was obviously the top 2 on the bold challenge. I think that's a dang good pick. Like, dang, that's a good pick. Okay.
Hey, you said you were being mean. I had to be mean back.
Oh, I am. You know what? Okay, I'm really. A lot of mine are picked. All right, I'm going Trammell.
Damn it! He was my wild card. He was my wild card pick.
Okay,
and why are you picking Trammell?
I know my kids were excited. So when he came on the screen and he said he was doing soul food, okay, I lived in Louisiana, and it's like there's a part of me that it's like some of my favorite food in the world is comfort soul food from like Louisiana, Cajun. And it's like when he made the andouille, which is my favorite type of like red beans and rice with andouille sausage. Like if you want to, like the key to my heart is make me some like gumbo. Like, oh my God, it's so good. So when he did that, I was sold. I was
Well, I just
sold.
bought 2 of Mama Dip's cookbooks. So when I go in 2 weeks, once I'm done with my
Yeah.
degree, I can focus on making food again on a regular basis.
Will you please make it and tell me how it is? Because it's like
Yeah.
that is my but I think I didn't know anything about him before this, but like seeing him and Trammell, I think he's going to go far. I don't know if we're
I
going
do
to. I
too.
don't know if we're going to win, and that's not because I don't believe in you, Trammell. You're newer to me, but I had to go you because you won me over. So I love that. Oh, that gumbo looked amazing. Okay, now how are we
I was
going
gonna
to do
say
this?
for the
Yes.
gumbo, the one thing I got to point out there is
Yeah.
the fact that he made a roux in that short of time, because my mind always goes back to the video of Emerald showing how to make a roux.
Yeah.
And said, well, how long do you cook this? Oh, about 3 beers.
He didn't have 3 beers. He had 24 minutes. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's what pulling off a roux in
yeah.
that amount of time. He was going to be my third pick.
No. Oh my
I'm
God.
dead serious. My list was
Yeah.
Alex, Malarkey, Trammell, and then undisclosed, Joe, undisclosed.
The undisclosed is because
Fun
how,
fact: the
yeah.
darker the roux, the less thick it is.
Is that
Yes.
true? The darker
Hmm?
the roux, the less thick. Okay.
Hmm?
Oh God, I love it. I love remoulade sauce. Oh God, that's my favorite kind of food. I love that kind of food. Okay, how do we want to do this last? I'm gonna go last because
Oh, okay. I was saying you should
I
pick
know.
first because we both got to pick first in this round. So if we want to be nice, Michelle, I think we should let Allison get the first pick in the
See, the
last
problem is I
round.
don't know who I'm going yet, so I gotta
So she's
because you
gonna say
picked
who's
all my.
last.
I think I'm gonna know. I think I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I think I got one. I'm gonna
Okay.
say this. Oh, I want to. Oh, you guys choose who goes
Go with the
first.
gut. Go with the gut.
I was gonna say Michelle go first, but she
I,
just went
I'm
first.
I'm going to pick Robin.
And that's why I don't like
Okay.
Michelle. So it's me next. No,
So
Robin was gonna be like,
because she was a winner on Cutthroat Kitchen
dang
Yep.
it.
Yep.
and Chopped,
Yep.
Was she okay? What I Robin is she was on my list.
and she
Dang.
has cool hair. So
And
Okay,
she's cool hair.
you know why I like her? Okay, I like her. I know you picked her. I liked her because when she was saying her Afro beat, she was saying house music, but then she goes, but really, I jam out to Ed Sheeran, Castle on a Hill, and it's like when you have that weird, not that that's a weird song, but like that weird song, everyone's like, you're all the way over here, and then you're doing Ed Sheeran, like what?
Hmm?
Hello.
you don't
That
want to
was
see my Spotify. Then it's all over the place.
is it all over the place?
Yeah, I'll
Hey,
Dang, that
text
was a
you guys
good
a bit
pick.
what
I
my
mean,
husband turned me on to. It's very multitonal, microtonal.
hey, I mean, I was making pulled pork to the Fairy Tale of New York today by the Pogues.
Great band. Okay. That was a good one. That's a really dang good one.
That's a
We're
good
talking about a
pick.
show. We're talking about a show. You'll have to stay tuned. It's for 24 and 24. It's a great show. Oh my okay. That's an amazing pick. Robin really impressed me. Now she was the one that did she do frog no, she didn't do frog legs. What did she do?
Hang on,
She
Robin
did
did frog
yeah,
legs with a lemon gremolata.
yeah,
dang, that's a good pick. Okay.
The Italian French combo is a very
yeah.
unique
It's good
choice.
Yeah.
good seasoning. The legs are cooked perfectly, crispy on the
Yeah.
outside, but she needed a sauce to kind of pull it together.
Please feel free to stay. You'll have to check out the show. Okay. Oh my God, that's a great pick. Okay, so you have Robin,
I have Robin, Joe, and
Joe,
Zach.
and Zach. Okay. You have
Typical.
Malarkey,
And
Alex.
Alex.
Who's your last pick?
I'm going to go really off the reservation on this one and pick Ashbar.
Good choice. Actually, I think he's going to be a surprise.
I think he's gonna be asleep. Okay, why did you pick him?
One, because the
Yeah.
Bengali tostada reminded me of a buddy of mine from college.
Yeah.
And the other thing being, I really think this is a season where we're going to see a chef we haven't seen before win.
Okay.
I think
And you need that
also
length.
just the style of things as everything's coming together. Call it a gut feeling. I mean, he looks like a young guy. He looks kind of fun.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm honestly, I had Ashvar picked on vibes alone, and as we saw, I mean, didn't win the TOC pool,
Yeah.
Michelle, but sometimes picking something on vibes goes better than you think. So
Well, he
it's
had
it's,
beat
it's
James Beards and he beat Bobby Flay. So
so here's like when
Yeah.
I watched it, the first few minutes were actually cut off on the TiVo, so I didn't get any of the introductions. I'm flying purely on vibes and judging.
You know what? The vibes I think are working. I think he really did impress me. I think he's from the Midwest, so it's like I think he's going to have a lot of that knowledge of
Mhm.
that kind of style of cuisine. And then you said he's from Bengali. Bengali, is
He,
that right?
he made Bengali beef, which if you haven't tried it,
It
find a
sounds
Bengali
amazing.
restaurant and eat everything.
I have not, and I would love to. Okay, I would love to try. So we've had, I can't scroll up because if I do touch this, I'm afraid of
don't touch
something
it.
bad. I know, I'm so
I'll touch
scared.
it.
But I was saying, but we had some of our people at home. I saw a lot of Alex. I saw a lot of Malarkey. I saw a lot of Leanne. I saw
So
we
I
did I
can
see
scroll.
Brian.
I can read them for us. So we got
Can you read what? So the
Chef
top
JT
ones.
is saying Alex, Brian, Molly, Leanne, and Christina.
Okay,
And
and then
Chef Ava had Alex, Brian, Shota, Viet with Zach and Molly as alternates. So I guess
okay,
Zach and Molly's getting their call up
I
because
don't think
Chef
Molly's going
yeah.
to
Shota.
last more than a round because she's
Really?
very inexperienced.
See, I don't know. It's like I could. We said two with Molly. I think she's a really good chef. I loved
Yeah.
Girl Meets Farm. I think that some of the food she did was really technical. I think that was one of
Yeah.
the things when I watched her show. I felt like okay, as a home cook, I saw sometimes her recipes to me were a little bit difficult. So I
Mhm.
always thought that she was a little bit more elevated as a home cook, obviously than I am. But you know what I mean? Like not putting myself down,
Yeah.
but it's like I felt like some of it was more technical. So I think that she has a lot of technical skills. But I think you're right. It is going to be maybe a little bit of a detriment that she's has that home cook kind of.
Well,
I
it's
don't
not a
know.
home cook. It's because she does have a restaurant, according to what she said.
Yeah.
But so
And
she's
cookbooks. So
but I think the competition aspect is what's going to throw her under. Plus, this is a 24-hour competition, and
yeah,
I know when I'm doing my uh, Christina is a sleeper. I do agree with
yeah.
that. I think
And I
Yeah.
still
she's
have
an
my pick.
ICU nurse.
I'm,
But I think because
Yeah.
it's a 24-hour, and when I'm doing my fair baking, I'm up starting at 6 in the morning and going to god awful knows what at night to get
Yeah.
all my baking done of like 30 items in a day and a half.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It's like I think that she's going to do well. I think she reminds me a lot of Damaris. And I think that
Yes.
yeah,
Damaris did a
kinda.
lot better than I thought that she would. And again, that's no offense to anyone. Please, don't take offense at that at all. But like Damaris did a lot better, especially this last time than I thought she would. I think that she surprised a lot of people. So I think Molly's going to be a surprise, sleeper kind of. Christina's a sleeper. Watch her on Next Level Chef. See, here's the thing though.
Mhm.
It's like, I'm going to ask you guys as my audience. I have two people that I want to choose between. Okay.
Christina and Leanne,
How did you know?
because I pay attention.
Okay.
I
Here's my
had
thing.
Leanne on my choices too. She's on my board. I went with that with
Christina was
Ashvar.
is my like backup because I think being an ICU nurse, she can handle
Yep.
pressure and she's used to crazy hours. So
Yep.
And the fact that it's like as a special needs mom, it's like I as one as well. I know how tough we are and I know resilience and you have to be really creative with things and you kind of have to think outside the box. So I love that she has, that kind of medical side. She has that resilient side. But here's the thing, you guys, I love Chef Leanne. Like everyone knows I love Chef Leanne. I was so proud to put her on my my TOC dream team. She's been on my dream team every single time. So it's like 24-hour chef is cooking for hours straight and limited cat naps. Limited cat naps. You're absolutely right. Who do I go? I don't know. I need your help, guys. I don't need your help.
flip a
What
coin.
Yeah.
does anyone have a coin? I want a coin flip. Does anyone have a coin? Because
No,
it's like I can't choose. I want to go Christina or Leanne.
I
Leanne
got
is
a coin
heads.
more?
Christina is tails.
I don't have a coin. I don't have a coin.
Or
Okay,
roll
how
a
about
dice,
this?
odd or even.
Do you have a die?
My dice
Or
are on the. I do. No,
Okay. All right.
the dice box I usually use I emptied for D&D nights.
Okay, here's my thing. All right, I'm gonna have Matt. You're gonna hold up, not you just put it down here. It's gonna be between one and
Okay, I have a
let's say
number.
1 and 6 because it has to be
Okay,
odd or even, right? Okay, I'm gonna choose one. Wait, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
why don't we do
I'm
odd
not-
or even? I hold up 1 or 2 fingers. Michelle holds up 1 or 2 fingers, and you guess odd or even. So it'd be 2, 3, or 4.
wait. Say that again.
So I hold up 1 or 2 fingers off screen.
Okay. Okay.
Michelle also holds up 1 or 2 fingers off screen.
Okay.
And then you say odd or even. We hold up our hands, and whatever, if it matches odds, then you go with. If you get
Like
it
with
correct, you
Leanne.
pick. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So I'm holding up. Between 1 and 2 fingers off screen right now.
And are you holding up 1 and 2 fingers too? I'm going odd.
It's odd.
Okay.
That's Chef Leanne.
I'm going Leanne. Oh, but Christina's my. I love. Okay, can I tell you why I love Leanne? I know. Thank you guys. It's like I couldn't choose. It was like could I have gone with like the thing? All right, here's why I'm going Leanne. I was incredibly proud to have her. I've had her on my dream team every single round. I had the dinosaur earrings. We went out and bought dinosaur earrings because she had dinosaur earrings in TOC. I love that she's from Hawaii. I think that she's Mama Wong. Bam! I'm happy. Okay, we have 2 more minutes. What do we think is going to happen this season, you guys? I'm stressed. I'm
I
already
have
stressed.
no idea.
I'm already stressed. They went in with a culling out the gate. 10 chefs on the first episode were gone.
Is that the most chefs that have been gone the first round
It's
ever?
got to be up there
6, 7,
because it was 6-3, and then the off challenge for 1.
So that's 10. So we're down to
That's
14 chefs.
insane.
Yeah.
That wasn't just an open. That was a shot across the bow to say no one is safe.
So one way is if we look online to see when the show ends and then do the math to figure out roughly how many they're going to cut each time.
That's true. Do we know when the series ends?
I want to say mid-May, late May, because the barbecue
Brawls on the
starts
Barbecue
22nd.
Brawl's
on the
coming
24th.
back.
Yeah, that
Yes.
starts on the 24th.
24th.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, guys. We have our dream teams. I know there's an episode going on right now. I can't watch it until tomorrow, but I'm already excited. I'm already excited. I'm so thrilled you guys are here. Like, I absolutely love doing this show with you guys. Thank you guys for those who tune in. It makes me so excited. I wish I could touch the screen and talk to you guys, but I'm so scared to touch it.
No touching.
Any last words before we? I know. Any last words before we go? 2 more weeks and you've graduated.
I walk on the 15th in the morning with my college, and then my daughter's college is right after mine, so we're going through commencement on the same day.
That's beautiful.
Incredible. That's incredible.
We just had our commencement yesterday, and I managed to hold it together. But there's something special about seeing those kids walk after you've got to know them for 4 years, knowing they're going out into the real world. One of them called me by my first name, which I'm like, whoa, let's not get crazy, buddy. He goes, want to thank you for all you've done, Matt. And I was like, whoa, Joe, let's dial it back. But
I'm as old as most of my instructors, older than a couple of them.
And he's 21.
I still refer to them as Dr. whatever, or I give them the honorific because, I mean, I'm a student and they're an instructor. Yeah. So, out of class,
Joe and I have become pretty close over the last year. After him being the president of the Cabin Society, we've worked together on a lot of stuff. And he goes, when do you call your professors by their first name? And I still call my dissertation committee Dr. So-and-so.
Yeah.
I will say Joe Sasto, I got to interview him a week ago for my one of my final projects for my Italian food studies class. And to touch on something Matt said at the beginning of this, the chefs they develop their signature flavor profile. Mm-hmm. Like if it's Bobby Flay is almost always going to go Southwestern.
Yeah.
Collaborating chilies, always.
Yeah.
So, and Shota is almost always Japanese.
Always Japanese.
So the part of, as a chef, no matter what your primary cuisine or ethnicity leaning is, you're going to develop your own flavors so that people can pick you out. So that's why the blind tastings are so
Mhm.
good.
Yes, I love that too. I think that's, and I'm so glad you got to interview him.
It was fun. I
Yeah.
interviewed Dr. Ken Albala from the University of Pacific Stockton.
Nice.
Oh,
He's a food
amazing.
historian, and then I also interviewed Jimmy Pardini. He
Yeah.
worked with Nancy Silverton in his starting days, and he's a local restaurateur that has amazing food. So I'm pulling
Oh,
from three different areas to talk about authenticity versus adaptability to
I love
That's
survive
that.
and keep the
amazing.
cuisine. So
That's amazing, Michelle. Like that's like first of all, congratulations. I can't wait to hear.
Yeah.
So next week we'll be 1 week closer. And then we might have to reschedule it because I want to make sure that you have plenty of time with your commencement.
mine,
Yeah.
my last concert was today, so now it's just
Yeah.
homework and getting that in. I am
Okay.
shooting a the goal is to shoot a Twilight Zone style video about
Okay.
some of the things that drop in bits from the interviews, and that's like culmination for the visual anthropology class, and
Okay.
then add that to the Italian ones, the cherry on top. So
Well, if you can share that, I would love to be able to share that and
Yeah.
show your work. That's so exciting. And
I'm trying something new. I've never done this style of anything, so a
that's
little
You
on
have the
the edge, I
coolest
guess.
experiences, Michelle.
see, this is why I get so excited, even though I'm so mad at you guys because you took on my chef, but whatever. I'm okay with it.
I think next
I
time we need to draw numbers so who gets to go first.
you know
Yeah.
what? I think it's so much fun.
Rock,
I
paper, scissors
love
next
talking.
year.
I love it. Well, I love talking to you guys. And yes, Hoopasink was awesome. I saw Hoopasink in Fuel yesterday and I lost my stuff. I mean, I jammed out. You don't understand. That was high school. Hoopasink lit and Fuel. I was
Oh,
done.
you
I
guys are
was done.
babies.
It was amazing. It was amazing. But thank you
Guilty
guys
as
so much.
charged.
Yes. Oh, okay. I can't wait to talk to you guys. We will talk to you next week. Thank you guys again.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.